Sorry, guys, about that. Uh, I'm back though. My wife kind of just borked out on me, trying to go and uh, get everything back running and whatnot. But yeah, we're back live again. Um, yeah, so I just added the alert box back into the stream. That's what caused the stream to crash. Um, as it hates whenever I leave the app and whatnot. Um, yeah, local time for me is 7 o'clock. Um, I sure as hell fucking hope that that's not gonna be an issue with my walking and talking and whatnot. But you know, I'm here, so yeah, I'm just making my way to where I'm going and just praying that I'm gonna arrive there on time, and which is home. I've got a 9 o'clock curfew there, so that's why I'm saying that I hope I make it in time. But you know, yeah, I should be all right, all things considered. I mean, yeah, I'm just doing my thing, trying to make my walk. As you can tell by the name of it, of the stream, I'm walking and talking with my new model. As well, yeah, kind of, kind of really all there is to it. I know that later on there will be somebody who I will want to raid, but I'm not going to be live long enough to make it to when they go live, as I will be offline by 9 o'clock at the latest, and they don't start until 10. So, I mean, I'll just kind of lightly do the whole raid thing once that time comes. But until then, we're here though. We're here, we're talking, and well, yeah, simple as that. And well, I've still got about an hour to go towards my walk, so we're all good. I don't know why it's I've got 12 viewers on YouTube, but apparently I do. I don't know. I mean, I'll glance up at the number. If it seems like it's an outrageous number, then I'll sometimes call it out. But, you know, that's kind of just, something. I don't know. I don't know if my YouTube setup with my alert box, or if it's just the Twitch end of things. I mean, I know I have both ends linked up to my Streamlabs, but all in all, I don't know which one is actually active. That's for sure. And I know I can link up, I'm pretty sure I can link up my TikTok to Streamlabs as well. And I'm thinking it probably operates under all three guidelines regardless, but yeah, I don't know. I'm only live on the two platforms right now. I've still got a lot of work for the TikTok end of things to actually get that one running, and let alone chat operating properly on it, because by God, that's going to be my hardest part right there, is getting chat. But just because it's hard does not mean it's impossible. I know it's very much possible. I've seen it done, that's for sure. But, for now, we're just kind of doing what we're doing. And we'll work from there on everything. From what I heard is that with TikTok, we gotta go and do the whole generate a stream key every stream and input it every stream. I don't know if that's truly the case or whatnot, but if it is, it's gonna be a pain, but I will eventually get around to doing so. Yeah, I do got a bell on my model. I figured, if I'm gonna make a collar on my model, I might as well put a bell on it, as that kind of fits the whole Neko vibe that I made my model under. So, yeah. um, yeah. So I went and did that because I'm a lavender Neko. This is my humanoid form that my Mooney takes, so figured I'd want to fully embrace the means in which I want to have my character presented. But just because my character is presented as a Neko, I, of course, the person behind the screen, am not, but, that's besides the point. uh, but yeah. Yeah, my model is a Neko, which is a cat person, and that's more or less the terminology used behind it. But yeah, welcome on in, Cookie, though. Honestly, I'm just doing my normal. Well, this isn't a normal walk for me. I am definitely outside of my normal walking times, but I mean, I figure, because I'm having to walk anyways for a long period of time, might as well go and be streaming it, as, why not? I get to kind of show off my new model and, interact with people, keep myself sane in the matter, which is, by far some of the biggest need right there, is being able to make sure that I remain sane through a near hour-long walk. So we good there. Um, so yeah, being here though, um, a lot of places are starting to close around this time now, nearby, and damn is the roadway busy at this time. I mean, it makes sense, you know, at 7 o'clock that the roads are kind of busy for people who are traveling home and whatnot, kind of like I'm doing. But yeah, I mean, I gotta walk to get places though, because I don't have my license yet. I mean, eventually, I can say, eventually I will. But until then, you know, we'll do what we have to do. Um, but yeah, I'm currently going and playing Persona 3 Reload in my free time, as as I'm a huge fan of Persona, that's for sure. And I mean, outside of 1 and 2, it's the only Persona game that I haven't played. I think that actually matters. I know I need to sit down and play, you know, Persona 1 and 2, but I mean, I have access to the first one, and but it's just the game kind of Persona 1 just kind of doesn't interest me, and by far, if I know that if that was my true introduction to the series, I probably wouldn't be a Persona fan. Simple as that. But I mean, it's got its charm. I'll give it that. But definitely 3, 4, and 5 are where Persona is actually heading, as they've only been improving since 3. 3 is a massive, massive change from the formula that of them. And then in 4 and 5 just keep building on top of what 3 put in place. So, yeah. It doesn't really affect story, though, that I'm playing them backwards. It's just, you know, I have been that I know with certainty kind of will play a factor of playing them backwards is 1 and 2. They're the only ones that kind of link up with one another in the means of story. As I really want to just kind of play at my own pace and new. I know Prism Live. I know that my connection isn't the best. It's because I'm walking. I mean, that's kind of to be expected in application. I mean, that's all that can really be asked, is that it holds up well enough between everything. That's all I. But, I mean, alas, but oh boy, do a lot more things with my whole setup to get it all working properly. That's for sure. And well, I know that I'm gonna definitely look back on YouTube and Twitch when I'm actually working with on everything. I know that my model is jittering on the application itself. I mean, it's the fact that I'm using a model that it's swapping between 4 different GIFs between at the exact same location in them. I mean, they are being fine and whatnot, but Oh boy. um, I'm at a four-way intersection right now. I'm waiting for my approval to go. Oh, there we are. Now I got it. Um, but yeah, I'm just doing my own thing, and well, I don't know fully how everything works. Even on these two, even on YouTube and Twitch, I have no clue how live streaming truly works in the whole just talking category of things. I just kind of keep myself chatting, and I mean, I try to interact with chat whenever I have messages, as you guys have already seen in the matter. I very much like talking with people. Um, but yeah, uh, I definitely know the fact that I have a hard time holding conversations that I just have to start out of the blue, though. That's for sure. Talk about. But I'm trying my best. I'm breaking the mold a little from what I'm used to. If I ever need to edit things, then well, then I'll edit then and take down the original for my YouTube. But I mean, I don't think. Anyways, I'm just kind of doing my thing, like I said. Uh, I just kind of have been doing what I need to do. And we're just walking and talking. And, well, I appreciate anyone who decides to show up to my streams, as always. Because, yeah, which, you know, I really do. I really do hope that I at least can provide what I, day to day life, more or less. So, I'm doing my things, simply put. And once I get where I'm going, then we'll be alright. Oh boy, you missed this that are pointing directly at the sidewalk. Gotta love that. Oh, I mean, you guys don't see what I'm actually witnessing IRL here. You only witnessing my VTuber model talking, which, that's cool and all. I mean, I'm trying to be entertaining behind it, but I also know that only so much that, didn't go on visually here. But yeah, I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying. I definitely do look forward to getting back into gaming here. I really do. As well, that's my bread and butter. My bread and butter for live streams is most certainly gaming. Well, you will always have something that you can just look at whenever I'm playing a game. Anyway, that's for sure. Even if I don't have commentary to give you guys, you'll always have game in those streams. And well, let's be real here. I mean, a lot of people want things to actually be able to look at in a stream. That's for sure. And I'm doing my best with what I've got. That's for fucking sure. And a walking stream, there's only so much I can do. Well, we'll get there eventually. That's for sure. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Uh, hmm. Well, I most certainly know that I'm gonna be taking a real quick break here, uh, as I'm approaching the place in which I can dip in, use the little femboy's room. Yes, I am a femboy. Hey, despite the fact that I kind of just have a normal voice and whatnot, and my actual real life appearance doesn't quite look like it. Um, but femboy isn't. All right, guys, I am back. Welcome, welcome. Hope I didn't take too crazy long. But yeah, I mean, I'm back to this portion of it. Uh, Continuing to walk. Uh, the whole. I mean, I know how long I'm still going to be out for in order to reach back. It's just, you know, I I more know more closely when I start getting closer. Oh boy, gotta love when people go and decide to use the sidewalk as they have personal space for their vehicles. uh, it really puts the life of people who are actually utilizing the sidewalk correctly in danger. That's for sure. Because let's be real here. In every state, it is illegal to go and actually utilize motorized vehicles on a sidewalk, as as it's illegal to block the sidewalk. But yet, thing is, even though it is, a lot of regular people don't care and will do it anyways. And then on top of that, law enforcement really doesn't give a shit about it either. So yeah, we kind of get put in a situation in which people get away with things that they're not supposed to be getting away with. That's for sure. But alas, I feel like I need to get off that topic though, because you know, I don't think that YouTube or Twitch like me going into legal talk. Mine has been a rather long one, to say the least. But we're still doing what we're doing, and moving forward accordingly. I sure know that it's gonna be a long night still. As, yeah, I mean, let's be real here. We're kind of just doing what we need to do, moving forward. And I've been working on, not only this model, but a bunch of other stuff corresponding to game dev work. I know, I haven't really spoken about that much here, but well, I'm a game dev, as a lot of people who I speak with personally and in other live streams know, is that I am in fact a game dev in my spare time.
Connected.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to swap out my earbud that was in use because, yeah, now when it was screaming at me that battery was low. Sorry. But yeah, my earbud was screaming at me saying that it was low, so I had to swap out the earbud in order to kind of just keep things going. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of vibing, doing my thing. Anyways, oh yes, back to onto the topic that I was at before the whole earbud situation. Is that yes, I am a game dev, as a lot of people may already know, especially anyone who follows me in Discord. Well, who's part of my Discord. I'm unable to go and actually link anything right now. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, I mean, the link to my Discord is able to be found on my channel. If I'm not mistaken, just go to one of my Tokyo Mirage Sessions videos, and it should be right in the description there. I don't think it's part of my bio on YouTube itself. I mean, it might be. I don't know. Hmm, My knowledge of what I have linked and what I don't is rather minimal as of this current moment. As well, sorry, I really didn't do research prior to starting this live, and it's been going for the past 37 minutes on this end of things, but in reality, it's been going for about an hour already. So, yeah. I think it's been an hour at least, if I combine both when it crashed on me and how long this part's been going on. I believe it's been going on for an hour. Which, geez, that's actually a lot longer than I would have wanted. Um, so, yeah. Well, not a lot longer than I would have wanted to actually be spending my time with you guys, of course. I mean, I would love to be able to go and stream for however long I fucking want. You know, that's reality of things. If I didn't have to, and I wouldn't, as I would love to be able to continue staying with you guys. But that's in no way saying that I'm ending right now either, too. Because I've still got a ways to go before I'm where I'm supposed to be. But what I'm saying behind it is, I've still got, is that when I get where I'm going, I kind of do have to end when I get there. That's for sure. But we're doing fine. We're doing fine. You guys don't have to worry about that for about another hour, I would say. Maybe. I don't know. Anywhere between an hour to, well, anywhere between about 45 minutes to an hour is how much longer I'd say the stream might have. I really hope that the stream doesn't go past an hour, mainly because I know that if it does, that I'll be running really close to being at the deadline for my curfew. That's for sure. But alas, not something to worry about. I know that I should definitely go and create some more reactionary faces. I mean, during actual gameplay live streams, which I'm eventually going to be utilizing the same model with, I won't be utilizing toggles for my, reactionary stuff, but, for in formats like this, I definitely should have them. That's for sure. Because even just having a slight animation tweak of, me walking, or even just having a model bounce a little as if it's walking, should help. But I don't have that at my disposal right now. That's just unfortunately not what I have. But we'll maybe get there eventually. I don't know. Sorry. I most certainly am not sick. I think that the only issue is the fact that I just kind of haven't been drinking a lot of water on my walk. And I'm doing a whole lot more talking than I normally have been, which in turn It dries out my throat a little bit faster than normal. Um, I've got I've got soda with me right now. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act as if I'm drinking something that's actually gonna be good for me. But, you know, I'd say soda's better than nothing, at least, for hydration. But, yeah. I mean, we're doing what we're doing. Making my way. I don't know. I'm a little embarrassed to even start trying to do this, but you know what? The only way to break my shell in the matter is to just do it. So, I mean, I might sing on stream, I might not. It's all about confidence level. And, well, to be truthfully honest, I am not a good singer. But it's a matter of breaking through my confidence barrier and getting back into trying to sing prominently. Having the courage to actually do so. Oh boy. I don't know. we'll get there eventually. That's all I know. But I mean, yeah. I don't know. How's everyone doing now? I mean, I haven't really seen anyone new in chat for a little bit. Not that that's necessarily an issue, you know. You guys can all look if you want. I'm not gonna judge you for it. Honestly, I appreciate you guys being here, regardless of if you're active chatters or not. Or even if you dip in for like a minute, you know. That's completely fine by me. I don't mind. I'm vibing regardless of how long you guys stay. But yeah, we're doing what we're doing, making our way down to get home, and trying to make it there before my curfew. Oh boy, I hate the fact that I have a curfew. that's the unfortunate truth. I hate the fact that I have one, but I do. It's just the way that where I am is. The doors lock at 9 o'clock, so if I ain't back before then, I'm screwed. That's for sure. But, well, we here. We outie. So, yeah. We vibing regardless. Trying to think of more conversations to have. Oh yeah. Back on my whole game dev stuff. I've got an actual game that's closer to actually being completed than what I had prior. So I'm no longer using RPG Maker for my projects. I'm actually utilizing Unity now, in which I'm actually going and coding everything, getting things working properly, in the process of actually getting true games. That's not to say that RPG Maker isn't in true games. It's just saying that, you know, there'll be an actual layer of my own style of games in it, rather than basically my game trying to squeeze into an RPG Maker mold. That's basically what I'm getting at. And all I can reveal about this game so far is that it's a 2D platformer that's similar in style to that of which Super Paper Mario had. However, it also adds my own twists on concepts so that it's not a literal one-to-one rip of Super Paper Mario. As well, let's be real here. No one wants to have it just be a complete reskin of it. More or less, it's my project to kind of get me fully familiarized with my engine. But just because it's a test project doesn't mean it ain't a real game. I'm putting actual time and effort into making it a true game. It's essentially like how I feel like Rune Factory does things, in which, like, Rune Factory Frontiers, and Tides of Destiny, hell, even Guardians of Azuma. Those ones feel more like their playground for where they're going to experiment different things, so that the numbered title actually has the proper content and everything truly balanced for it. Because if you notice that those 3 titles there have a lot of experimental features that some of which you never see again in the series. Because from what my understanding is that it literally is their playground to go and actually test things out. And, well, figure out what works and what doesn't. That's more or less what I'm trying to do with this project in the same scale, in which I'm trying to test things, see what works, what doesn't work, and more around, just learn my own engine. And before I start diving into my larger scale projects that are very, like, hard-coded to what I know exactly what I want to be done. That's more or less what I'm trying to get at. I can't share any of the true info behind it, but yeah. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that, you guys. Just knew that I was passing by somebody who would talk to me, as it was somebody who I knew. But I kind of just, like, hey, yeah, I don't really have the time to talk to them. That's really what it is. And, well, New Hampshire law. Have to, unfortunately, mute myself if I'm in a situation in which somebody else could be picked up on mic unwillingly. Because, yeah, I know what things are in it. I just hate the truth behind it. Because, well, yeah, I mean, I record in public spaces a lot. And, well, just means that I have to be a lot more cautious at times. I mean, I'm not gonna flat out just, mute my mic whenever I'm around everyone. I mean, that's ridiculous. But if I'm in a situation in which I know somebody will actually be picked up, then yeah, I will mute myself and whatnot. That's basically what I'm saying. Because if it's like very faint in the background, and then, I mean, unless I'm specifically told otherwise, I'm not going to intentionally work my way around it. Simple as that. Because intent is also another factor when it comes to having somebody in background and being recorded. And it's never my intention to record other people. It's only my intention to record me. So, yeah. Simply put, we'll be alright. And I'll deal with situations like that when they come up. More or less what I'm saying. Anyways, we good though. Oh boy. I'm still walking and, oh boy, it's 8 o'clock now. Yikes. Well, we'll make it there eventually. Hopefully I'm gonna be alright with my timing. I think I will be. And that's all that I can say is, I think I'll be alright. And if I'm not, well, then we'll figure things out from there. Simply put, that's how things have to be. I don't know. We'll do what we gotta do. More or less all that there is to say about it. We'll do what we need to do. But yeah. I don't know. Oh boy. I'll definitely say the fact that I'm starting to get exhausted. But, I mean, I'll still keep things going. That's all that I know. So I'll keep things going until I get where I'm going. And simply put, all that can be done. But yeah, I mean, way cool though. Oh boy, another four-way intersection. Gotta love those because this is unfortunately where a lot of my walk tends to stop for a minute or two because of waiting. Oh boy. I guess the waiting part of it really didn't last all that long because it wanted to go and let me cross nearly instantly. That's a nice surprise of things. Hardly occurs like that. But, alas, I'll take the small victories and we'll run with them. Simply put, because, yeah, all that can be done. But yes, again, to anyone who's wondering, I am a Lavender Neko femboy. So, yeah. And that's why my model is a Neko that uses lavender colors. And, well, I wear a pink shirt, not necessarily because I think it'll look good, but rather because of the fact that I know that it looks good on me. Pink looks good on me. And, well, it looks good on my model too. It looks a lot better than my red shirt that I normally wear. On top of that, I mean, I can't deny it. It also is more of a feminine like color. Not that I'm necessarily going for that. All in all, my my whole thing is the fact that I am extremely comfortable. Oh, just wearing whatever I wear. I'm not gonna let anything that anything like beauty or standards of masculine or feminine decide what I wear. Simply put, as well, I wear what I'm comfortable wearing. Simply put. And sure, yeah, what's mostly comfortable tends to be on the more feminine side for me. And I'm perfectly okay with that. As, like I said, I'm a femboy. Even though my physical appearance might not say as much, you know, it's the truth. And then I'm a Neko as well. Because, well, yeah, it's my preference. Um, I don't know. Well, we'll keep things going as long as it's needed. Sorry about that, guys. I know that there was a bunch of dead air there. I had to mute my mic due to, you know, issues in New Hampshire law, essentially, between recording in public spaces. Somebody got way too close for me to allow myself to continue being on stream. That's essentially put the short-term answer to it. So yeah, I mean, I think we're good there, though. As per if I'll get there in time, I don't know. I think I'll be alright. But yeah, I don't know. We're just kind of doing our thing, walking as we're talking, and hopefully I'll get there in time. That's all I can truly say. I don't know. Just gotta do what we're doing. I don't know. We just gotta do what we do and just keep on moving. Eventually I'll get where I'm going. That's all I can say behind it. And, well, yeah. All that can be done. We most certainly will reach where we're going, and before I have to cut it off. Simple as that. All because I know the remaining time on the route. And that's for sure. The fact that it's almost 8:15 though is definitely a questionable stance, but I mean, I think I'll reach back there by 8:45. I think I'll be alright. I think I'll have about 15 minutes to spare. I don't know, I can't quite pull up my GPS and check for exact time specifics, or else the stream will crash again. And, well, I don't really feel like being up to that. I just want to be able to chill and vibe with you guys until then. And I know that if the stream does crash, that I would just be ending it, as the time remaining wouldn't be quite enough to really warrant restarting the stream. So, like I said, I just kind of want to keep things running as is, keep on vibing with you guys, and all in all, just do what we're doing. I don't know. I feel like we're doing a good thing here still. And all in all, we chilling. And that's more or less all that needs to be done is, are we chilling? If yes, then we good. And we outie. If not, then, well, we start working towards a means in which we can be chilling. Simply put. But yeah, I think we're all good. I mean, we definitely moving. and pretty close to our destination. So, I mean, I think we're good for the time being. That's for sure. Um, so yeah, I know that I definitely want to get back into gaming, though. Oh, well, on stream. I've still been gaming off stream and off recording as well. Yeah, that's like nothing to do, simply put. But in the recording space of things, yeah, no, I want to get back into that. I mean, it's not too crazy difficult to get back into it. I just gotta, find a time and place to actually do so. I can't really record it inside, and that's my biggest issue right now is I can't really record inside. I have to actually, set aside some time to actually properly do so, and set up all my stuff in an area. I've got an area in which I can. It's just, yeah, it's a whole hassle of a project that just, all in all, is not an easy. It's not truly an easy thing to do. It's a long process, but I mean, eventually I will get around to doing so, and well, it'll be a good thing once that can eventually occur. It's just, we gotta get to said part of it. Until then, yeah. Until then, we just keep on working and towards the goal. And well, yeah. I mean, we'll eventually get there. And that's all I can truly say behind it. Is eventually we'll get there. And until then, we just keep on working. And yeah. I mean, all that I can truly say behind it. I mean, we doing things, and yeah. I know that eventually, once my own game gets released, I will be doing a Let's Play of it. That's for sure. But that ain't for a few more years. That's all known, though. Because, well, I gotta get through, my actual game being made first off, before I can actually record it. And I mean, I've got unlisted videos for actual little snippets of my game, of its own process, that I've been sharing to some other streamers of what my work has included. But I ain't publicly releasing that information to people. You have to be able to find that link on your own. And hey, I mean, all you have to do is just know the one streamer that I have shared it to. I mean, you'll know when you find it, because I'm in their stream pretty much every Monday and Wednesday. And if they are streaming on Friday, I'm in there Friday as well. But yeah, I'm guaranteed in there every Monday and Wednesday between the hours of 6:15 and 9 o'clock. So figure out which stream I'm in and watching, and you'll figure out whose Discord you have to join in order to potentially get those links. But let's be real here. Even if you have that information, doesn't exactly mean that you're going to be able to find it. And, well, yeah, all's good though. I mean, eventually, though, I will be releasing every pre-built snapshot I've ever made in an archive on whatever forums will have it. Because, let's be real here, I'm a man of wanting content preserved, all right? And while, sure, my content itself, a lot of times if you see it as it is, it will be in the final game as is, from what I show. I don't go and redo sprites or concepts often. I mean, I have done so already with this game. I will admit it, and you can see what the original art was in a snapshot that I've sent. But all in all, no. I mean, a lot of the times, no, my artwork is final. Once I add it into the game, typically speaking, it is the final artwork of it. But, like I said though, it's not always the case. Sometimes I will go back and refine artwork as well, yeah. Because all I will say in what to tell you about it, flat out, is that originally speaking, the main character of the game was supposed to be a Neko, but then was eventually changed into a Kitsune. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, what's the difference? Difference essentially is a Neko is a cat person. A Kitsune is more of a fox person. Telling you what everything is out front here. I will eventually have an official trailer for it and whatnot that gets released. That will show what I want to have shown, as if, you know, like how most games run in that aspect. But, you know, until then, and I'm just going off of from there. Simply put, that's all that I can tell you, developer of the game. I can share whatever information I want to share, but yeah, but that's the only information I'm going to share, because it's all the information that I want to share. Because I want to actually keep intrigue high, especially where, you know, the game ain't going to be released for at least another year. I'm not even guaranteeing a year deadline, a year release date. I'm not. Because, well, let's be real here. I'm an indie dev working on my very first game. I have no clue how much longer the time is actually going to take. Plus, I don't devote all of my free time into working on the game. I've got a life outside of my own job and game dev work, and also my own social life. So, yeah, I mean, I'm a human. And not to mention the fact that I also like to live stream. So, simply put, I've got a full plate of things that I do in my spare time. So, we ain't got a guaranteed deadline for when this game gets released. It gets released when it gets released. especially considering the fact that while I have the general premise of the plot down, I don't even have chapter 1 built. That's essentially what I have to tell you, is that I've got basic mechanics completely built, but yet not on chapter 1 yet. So we've still got a long ways to go in the development field. But yeah, I mean, we're getting there though. Simply put, we're getting there. So yeah, I do hope you guys stick around and wait for more announcements on that. Um, but yeah, I mean, we're still walking, and oh boy, you can most certainly tell that I'm definitely getting exhausted. I mean, this is great exercise for me of walking basically 2 hours straight with no break. So, I mean, yeah, there's that for me. I'm definitely getting my exercise in today. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh. And then keeping up a conversation on top of it while walking. That's only more work in that field. Oh boy. Alrighty. I definitely know that once I get back, I am crashing. That's for sure. Oh boy. I am exhausted now. But I've still got a few more minutes until I reach there, so a few more minutes till live I go. Oh boy. You guys are eating healthy tonight on the live stream. Because, let's be real here, my streams don't normally last this long for walking and talking ones. That's for fucking sure. Oh boy. I'm usually done with them by the hour mark. But now we're reaching close to the 2 hour mark. So, yeah. Oh well, normally speaking, we're ending like right before the 1 hour mark. So, yeah. Oh boy. Now, as for tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to be live streaming or not. I mean, we're still working on a lot of things. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? Who really knows? It'll, if I do, it'll definitely be an after work stream. That's for sure. I'm definitely going. Oh boy. I definitely know that tomorrow, the start of my work day, is definitely going to be a pain. And I'm going to be going into that like half asleep because I have to be up at, I have to be up by 6 o'clock in order to catch the bus to go and make it to work. So, yeah. We've got a pretty good day ahead of me tomorrow, that's for sure. But yeah. That's all I know. So yeah. We're gonna keep on moving though. Keep on doing what we're doing. And yeah. all that can be said is just keep on moving, keep on doing what we doing, and we'll go from there. Simply put. And yeah, I mean, so yeah, I don't know. Um, I most certainly know that once I'm done with my walk, there ain't anything I can do to kind of keep things going for any longer. Once I once I get there, the stream is going to end, mainly because of the fact that I have no means to engage with chat anymore or any of that, and also stick within, you know, showing proper content until when I would want it to end and afterwards. So yeah, once I get there, I'm gonna be there. Simply put. Um. Yeah. Anyways, we're definitely approaching there. That's for sure. So yeah, I do definitely hope that you guys enjoy what's been going on for this live. It says that I have a have one viewer on Twitch and two on YouTube who are watching. I'm not specifically calling anyone out. Hell, I don't even know if those numbers are accurate with the actual viewer count. It just says that's what there is. So, yeah. And I mean, if it is accurate with the viewer count, welcome on in. I greatly appreciate you guys being here. Um, if not, then well, no worries. I'm okay talking to myself too. That's for sure. Um, but yeah, we chill though. We just kind of doing what we're doing, and once I get there, then we get there. Um, I most certainly know that um, if I end up streaming in the morning, that I'm going to be exhausted. That's for fucking sure. But honestly, who knows? I mean, I kind of do want to just do more daily streams. Wait, is that my? Oh, geez. I guess that is. Well, my phone's at 15%. That's not good. Yeah, well, at least I'm close. That's all that I know. Like it really matters. I mean, I'm still gonna be vibing with you guys. Simply put. Um, unless my phone says it reaches 5, then I'm gonna keep going and until I arrive. Simply put, and that's how things are. Once my phone says 5%, that's when I go and actually start wrapping things up earlier than intended, and to preserve the last little bit that I have. At 15%, so be it. Anyways, we are still kind of getting close and closer to where we're supposed to be, which, coolio. That's what we want. Well, that had me a little bit concerned. There was a sheriff roaming the streets with their searchlights on. So, I mean, kind of does concern me a little bit. But all in all, not really a big issue, though, because ain't no need for me to worry, as I haven't done anything wrong. The only issue with me is being out as late as I am. But, I mean, that itself is not a problem. So, yeah. Anyways, we keep on doing what we're doing. Keep on vibing. We chill. We chilling. We all Gucci fam. I'm being cringe right now with every little saying that I say. And definitely showing my own age in that matter. For what slang was what we were saying in my time. Well, in my younger ages. And what was popular being said. Anyways, we still good though. That's all that I'm getting at. Oh boy, I'm definitely running out of things to talk about. But we still talking. I've still been doing my fair share of keeping engaged. At least keep on yapping until, you know, we can't keep on doing so anymore. So, yeah. I mean, I've also kept engaged in chat for what little bit I had. I mean, I definitely think that the crash that occurred definitely wasn't helpful. That's for sure. But, I mean, it is what it is. And we'll keep on working with what we got. Oh boy. So, I am definitely approaching fast on home. So, we are definitely approaching the end of the live. So, I appreciate you guys all joining on in. And seriously, I appreciate all of you guys for coming on in today and just vibing with me. As I walk home and just kind of keeping myself entertained as I had to do a long walk. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this live, consider hitting the like button and the subscribe or follow button, and depending upon which platform you're on. And yeah, I'm really not used to doing an outro for two streams, let alone for just Twitch itself. But yeah, if you enjoyed, consider leaving a like, a follow, subscribe, whatever, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace, everyone.